Day we are together again. On the day we are together again, I will pull you in close like a hoop with no end. On the day we are together again, we will share the same table again. We will share the same table again. I will pass you the salt, the candlelight will bend when we share the same table again. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will walk around the block hand in hand. We will stop for a snack at the taco truck stand when we walk around the block hand in hand. Someday we will go back to work. Someday we will go back to work. May we be among people who respect our work. Someday we will go back to work. I will write you a letter for now. I will write you a letter for now. Hope is a message that survives somehow. I will write you a letter for now. I will help the strangers I meet. I will help the strangers I meet. It is possible to get back on our feet. I will help the strangers I meet. To the healers who keep us alive. To the healers who keep us alive. A toast to your courage, knowledge and light. To the healers who keep us alive. And the ones we love who are gone. And the ones we love who are gone. We remember the stories and we sing the songs for the ones we love who are gone. And on the day we are together.
Hello, everyone. I don't know why I'm live at 2:02 in the morning, but here I am. Hello, hello. Good to see you all. Thank you all for being here. Good to see you. Hey, Faith. Hey, girly girl. I figured you'd be working now. So, I was doing some research and I came across this. This is a weird case. I'm gonna read it to you about the story, and then I'm going to take you to the guy that is the prophet. Name of the song, don't remember it off by chance. YouTube supplies it to us, so that's a thing. I get that question asked quite a bit. So one second. All right, sorry about that. I'm trying to find it here. All right, People magazine. 6 vanished from a home near St. Louis in August. People suspect they're involved in a cult. Now, here is the 4, but there is 2 babies involved. 2 babies involved. Sorry, my dog is barking. Y'all apologize. Authorities are befuddled by the disappearance of 6 people, 1 man, 3 women, 2 young children from a St. Louis area home in August, which police believe to be related to the existence of a cult. It's been months since Niam Williams, 29, Jarrell German, 26, and 3-year-old Ashton Michelle, Michaela Thompson, and KaylaWickerson, 25, and a 3-year-old Micaiah were last seen. The group had been living in a rented home in Berkeley, Missouri, near St. Louis International Airport. Berkeley Police Major Steve Rudge tells People that the 4 missing adults are believed to be part of a cult allegedly around Rashad Jamal, who was convicted of child molestation, and a child charges in 2023 and is currently serving a prison sentence in Georgia. Over the past few years, Jamal has had amassed thousands of followers on social media, with his spiritual teachings operating what he calls the University of Cosmic Intelligence, which, according to its website, is geared toward enlightening and illuminating minds of Black and Latina people. Speaking to the St. Louis Dispatch from prison, Jamal denies being a cult leader and maintain his innocence in his child case. Rung says some of Jamal's followers, which he says includes 3 of the missing adults, have have changed their names in honor of those they believe to be spiritual god or goddesses. I'm hoping this isn't a Lori Vallow thing all over again. Williams is also known as Anubis Aramine. How do you pronounce it? Aramine? Rubus Aramine? I'm pretty sure that's it. Anubis Aramine. Thompson goes by Anuum Amat, while Wickerson, something name, according to Berkeley police. According to police, the Berkeley quartet has now allegedly exhibited some of these other followers' behaviors: total disconnection from family and loved ones, a desire to go off grid, quitting their jobs, and embracing sovereign citizenship, among other behaviors. It's confusing. The internet is the cult's home, Runge said. It's not like, okay, we're going to go to St. Louis. No, the internet is its home. Jamal has 90,000 followers. I'm going to take y'all there in a minute. On August 12th, Runge said Wickerson's mother, Cartisha Morgan, called police and said she was worried about her daughter, who she hadn't heard from. Days later, detectives began investigating and searched the Berkeley home and found no signs of foul play. Runge said they discovered the group's Facebook profiles, which contained references to Jamal and once extremely active and public before the activity abruptly stopped. Though further investigation, Runge says the group was last seen at a hotel on August 13th in Florissant, Missouri. No one has heard from them since, while Wickerson, who accordingly to her LinkedIn profile, once worked for JP Morgan Chase, and Thompson are both from St. Louis. Williams is from Washington, D.C., while German is originally from Lake Horn, Mississippi, near Memphis. Thompson, like the other two women, is also the mother of a young child, whom she left behind with her mother, according to Runge. Runge believes the missing group will resurface eventually, most likely when they run out of money. I know we're going to find them, Runge says. It's just a matter of going through the motions. We are going to put in the work. Morgan spoke with People magazine and said she is worried about both her daughter and granddaughter, whom she hasn't seen in months. She believes Wickerson had been suffering from depression following her birth of her daughter, and that she was preyed upon as a result. I'm not doing so well, but I'm holding onto my faith, Morgan tells People. I just wish that people are made aware of this. Wickerson had been living with her mother while she was pregnant before moving out in November 2022. Morgan last heard from her daughter in March 2023. It's almost a year. Uh, Malaya Wickerson's daughter just turned 3 in October, Morgan says. Morgan recalls Wickerson telling her she was feeling overwhelmed as a mother. Looking back, she thinks her daughter was crying out for help and that there were signs her daughter wasn't okay. Still, Morgan says her daughter was very family oriented, making her disappearance astonishing. Michaela, we love you and we want the best for you, Morgan says. We would like for her to come back home. We are going to get her the help that she needs. Your spiritual journey is your spiritual journey. If you want to be your best self, we understand that, but we love you and we want you to come back to your home. Wow. Okay. So, all right. This is crazy. This is crazy. Now, I'm going to show you the dude that we're talking about here. I'm going to show you his Instagram. And let me see here. I don't know if they like post for him or what. The prophet, the philosopher, the prophet. Here he is. Can't keep up with these cults anymore. Y'all, please like this video. I am praying to God that this is not another Lori Vallow thing. His girlfriend, wife post for him. He is a child mo. You get me? The flyest revolutionary to walk the planet. God Talk, Rashid Jamal Live. Now we rise. They cloned this man 3 weeks ago. Miss and love you. He's got over $90,000. Rashad Jamal is a black activist wrongfully convicted This is a petition to free him. After being contacted multiple times by Vice News Board, Motherboard Vice, we have experienced harassment, slander, and racial insensitivity. We want to make it clear that we take these matters seriously and we stand firm against any form of discrimination. Our commitment to fostering inclusivity and diversity and respect remains unwavering. We believe in the power of open dialogue and constructive engagement to address such concerns. We encourage Vice to thoroughly examine its practices, ensuring they align with the principles of equity and inclusion. In the spirit of promoting unity and understanding, we call our community to join us in advocating for positive change with the industry. Let's create an environment that rejects racism in all its forms. Well, that sounds, I mean, who doesn't like that? But also, um, uh, oh my God. Look at this. Promethazine. Again. What are we talking about here? Oh, did we get some new members? Oh, true crime. Did you hear about the missing preemie twins? Oh, no. True crime knitter, where? Oh my God, no. Thank you so much for that. Kimmy, welcome. Kimmy's Lounge, welcome. Thank you for gifting, or rather, thank you for gifting a membership. It's very kind of you. This is what Matthew sold. Oh my God. Whoever got that membership, please thank our beloved Kimmy's Lounge here. We love Kimmy's Lounge. It's here in Indiana, and we miss the babies. We miss the babies are from. Can y'all can someone email me about those missing twins? That is terrible. The hell's wrong with people? Grand Rising Cosmic Family, today my solar day 11/22, I decided to reintroduce you to all of me. This is my second studio album. I wanted it to be as vulnerable as possible. Most of the songs were written years before any of you knew who Rashad Jamal was. This isn't an album, this is more of the Lost Journal. I want you to listen to this album front to back, and while listening, just remember that Promethazine and Pain is based on a true story. Okay. Special thanks to my production team. This is insane, y'all. This is big money. Okay, thank you. I was prescribed that once when I had the worst case of pneumonia, and all it did was make me feel drunk. I didn't like it. I've taken promethazine for cough and stuff. They give it for nausea as well, but like it will knock you out. I hate feeling messed up. It tastes awful.
But yeah, we back. But yeah, like
see the thing behind you? Is this kind of like Rastafarian or something like that?
yeah, but like I was telling y'all that word, that's
Thank
a
you.
vibration.
Yes.
That's a vibration.
Well,
It's not a
some
word.
hold on.
It's not a
Some
word.
promethazine has
We didn't
coding,
have
some
words.
doesn't.
We didn't use words. You see what I'm saying? It's a sound. And that's like, see, and when you know certain words,
Oh,
you
Kimmy,
can
thank you for
access
gifting
certain.
another membership. Listen, if the person who got another membership, thank Kimmy. Thank you so much,
Degree if it's
Kimmy.
around you.
Love you, baby.
Because remember, everything was vibration. That's why they taught us English. Remember, we gave them the alphabets, and they taught it back to us once they took over shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but you can call in any fucking any god you can call in any ancient god that you've read about. That's what they don't tell you, boy. Hercules, all of them. You can channel any of their energy if you make an altar, because an altar is about you making an altar as a place to build up energy, because everything is energy. So that's why all the altar is, you adding all your energy to this altar. And that's why anybody that's gonna teach you about altar, they're gonna tell you it's your energy. Magic starts with your energy and your intent first. You know what I'm saying? So you put your energy into the altar, and over time you steady going to that altar, because you keep going to the altar every day, and you just meditate. You focus, you sitting there just vibing. You add stuff to the altar, and as you steady doing that, you adding your energy to the altar. So you're building up the energy of your altar, and as your energy builds up, now you allowing higher forces to channel into that altar. So this is why you would go to that altar, and these higher forces to talk to you through the altar. That's how altar works. And when you really understand the power of that, that's why you see them doing that in Africa, because they still attuned with that ancient custom part of it. Remember, when they split us up, certain parts of information stayed with certain tribes, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we got split up. We got all these different names and stuff. So we got split up real bad. So that's why you wanna pay attention to, like.
I'm sorry, these people pull this out of their ass. I mean, I try to respect everybody, but they ain't. I mean, what? In my opinion, respectfully.
Check this out. Now, I showed you some of the darkest tribes in Asia. It's more than that. It's more than that. It's more than that. I just showed you a few of them. The real Asiatic individuals. Now, guess where all these Asians get all their traits from?
No,
a tribe called the Khoisan tribe. Guess where the Khoisan tribe is located at? Guess where, y'all? Even the synthetic fake Asians, which is the Japanese and Chinese, get their features from the Khoisan too. All these other tribes, I'm finna show them to you. You hear me? The Khoisan. Meet the Khoisan tribe, y'all. This is the tribe where Asians get all their features from. And as you can see, these are black people. They are located in Africa. This is the Africans, if you want to call them that. All of your Asians get their features from an African tribe called the Khoisan, if you want to call them that. This is the Khoisan tribe. These are black people. These are more black people. Some more black people. Khoisan tribe. All is being revealed. All is being revealed.
I mean, okay. This reminds me of the Nature Boy situation. Nature Boy situation. Asians come from Africans. I think he's saying that's where Asians get their features from. Hmm. Um, Only the real gonna relate. I mean, they got 100,000 followers. That's impressive. But we need to find out where these people are. Oh my God. Daisy's gonna go crazy. Y'all, Daisy's gonna go crazy. Here we go. Oh, I can almost bet Asians look like Asians. Is this supposed to be a big bone? I mean, is this like... Is this an SNL skit? No, this is Sasquatch's Famer. Hey, Down Underground Talks. It was us who created the moons, the real moons, not the fake ones we see here. Okay, so they don't believe in the moons. It was us who breathed life into the sun. It was us who enamored the multiverse. We outlined the universe, set it up, the destiny of the galaxies, married the planets, interlaced the dimensions. So they like to use pretty words. I've noticed this. Okay. The land. Okay, that's like a CD.
Family first, let me start by saying peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. All right, so what we're doing today, we out here in Atlanta on this 33rd parallel. We just giving back to the less fortunate. You know, the universe bless us so that we can be a blessing to others. And the reason why many people manifestations don't work is because they are not walking in their divine call, their divine purpose. You're not doing what the universe sent you here to do. What you're not fulfilling your soul contract. And a big part of that is because a competition was put in play to make us feel like we have to kill each other, fight each other at every angle just to survive. So,
all right, let me look.
What we like to do, what I like to do, you know, me and my family, we like to give back. So, you know, that's what we're doing today. We riding around Atlanta. We finna and we gonna make this an official give back challenge. Cause I see a lot of challenges on the internet. Like we always giving back charity. Anybody follow us know that we give back on to the university, with you know contests and talent shows, but we also go out into the streets and put our feet in the mud and give back. So today we got $1,000 we're giving away. No prop money. It's not prop money. Okay. So let's count it out. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600, 50, 700, 50, 800, 50, 900, 50. That's 1,000. So it's 5 sides of Atlanta. We going downtown Atlanta, east side, west side, north side, south side. So we're on the east side right now. We giving away we're gonna give away $200 to 5 different homeless people that we get lucky. So that's what we doing today. We're doing a give back challenge. You know, we giving back. That's the challenge. So y'all hashtag me, at me, tag the page, tag the UCI, and I want to see all the people that's...
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this. 1 second.
This is where I rescued my baby. I rescued my daughter from that guy there. I've been crying from the time that I found my baby, from the time that I actually started hunting down this dude in his cult to find out where my daughter was. When I learned everything that he was doing, everything that he had done to other children, I told the police, I told them what this man was doing. And it appeared that nobody was listening to me. So I had to take matters into my own hands.
Come on,
and I
man.
hunted him. I thought we were finally finished and good riddance with this false dude right here. He's not a prophet. He's not divine. He doesn't have insight. He's just loony. If you haven't read my book, Relentless Love, Operation Rescue, this is where I rescued my baby. I rescued my daughter from that guy there. I've been crying from the time that I found my baby, from the time that I actually started hunting down this dude in his cult to find out where my daughter was. When I learned everything that he was doing, everything that he had done to other children, I told the police, I told them what this man was doing. And it appeared that nobody was listening to me. So I had to take matters into my own hands, and I hunted him down, him and his entire cult. And I know where they moved to. They move around a lot between Missouri, Washington, D.C., Virginia, and Baltimore, Maryland. Sometimes they'll go to Indiana. Sometimes they'll go deeper south, but those are the main spots they go to. That's how I found him. I tracked him down, found him, and went and rescued my daughter from that cult right there, from what he was doing, because he's known for essaying children. He's known for messing with little girls to break them in and stuff in order to have.
That's what he's in jail for, prison for.
It makes me mad.
Now, convicted.
Now, I know that he was convicted last year in August for what I had been crying aloud about, what I've been telling the police about. He was finally convicted for somebody else, but he wasn't convicted of my daughter. He's lucky. But now to hear that he has other people, I know where they be at. But when I was trying to tell the police and trying to tell people what this man was doing and where he was located and stuff, it seemed like nobody wanted to help me. That's why I had to take matters into my own hands to go locate and track down and find my baby. Now, I'm going to tell you now, they are a dangerous cult, very dangerous. But I didn't care, because when it came to the welfare of my daughter, I did not care. I saw what they did to this couple right here, and I pray for that family. But if they had gotten them off the streets when I was telling them about this cult, these people right here and many others would still be alive. And then you have these misled individuals, and you really can't blame them too much. I blame you some, but not too much, because they are brainwashed. They're brainwashed. That's why they will do anything and everything possible to protect that monster, to protect that pedophile, to protect that false prophet. He's not a prophet. And now to hear that another girl and her children are gone, that breaks my heart. And I hope she sees this, and I hope that she listens to me. I had to rescue my daughter because of what he was doing to her and many other children. I had to rescue her. And to see what he did to those other women that he had, he was putting hands on them. He treated them like animals. Wake up. He don't love you. Wake up. He doesn't care anything about you. Wake up. Please wake up. Go back home. Your family needs you. KaylaWickerson, Michaela Thompson, and Jerry L. German, wake up. That dude does not like you. He don't love you. He pretends, but he don't. It's all about control. It's all about having a harem or whatever he wants to call it. But wake up. I had to rescue my daughter from that exact cult. That's what I'm talking about in my book, Jamal White. That's what I'm talking about. He makes you call him Lord. He makes you call him prophet. He makes you call him divine being. He makes you look, that man don't love you.
I was trying to let them know that something was not right.
Cartisha Morgan says she is living her nightmare. She hasn't heard from her daughter, 25-year-old KaylaWickerson, since she and 5 others, including her 3-year-old granddaughter, vanished from her daughter's Berkeley home in August. She says Michaela has been manipulated by an online cult led by Rashad Jamal, a self-proclaimed prophet with tens of thousands of followers.
I think his wife or girlfriend ran away with him.
Morgan says before disappearing, her daughter.
I think this man's like ex or something ran away with the daughter.
Cut off all communication with her family last March, quit her corporate job, and maxed out her credit cards.
Mental illness is real. Manipulation is real. There are a lot of things that are going on out here, and we just need to be aware of it.
Everything's on the internet now, so why not have a cult on the internet? Berkeley Police Major Steve Runge has been investigating the group's disappearance for the past 5 months. He helped search the abandoned rental home near Lambert Airport.
Neighbors reported seeing these people outside daily, worshiping the sun. If it was raining, they would come outside naked and run around the yard, run around the front yard, run around the backyard. They were digging up things in the yard.
Runge says the group believes in polygamy, is anti-government, and encourages going off the grid. But with no signs of these 6 people in months, their families now fear the worst. Morgan has advice for any parent who sees the story.
If you see something that's off, please take measures to get help for them as quickly as possible, because I would have never imagined that I don't know where my daughter and granddaughter are.
Look, to that young lady's mother, I understand your daughter's in an adult, you know what I'm saying? And you really don't have too much say-so over where she goes and who she's with and everything, but at least file an emergency petition and get your grandkids, get them, because this cult right here is dangerous. This is a dangerous cult. It's good that he's locked up, but that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to follow and do whatever he tells them to do or whatever they have in their mind to do. At that point, when I got my daughter, I didn't care. I wasn't afraid, and I'm still not afraid of them because that's my mindset. But file an emergency petition. Get your children. And if you need help locating them and stuff, I'll help you because I know where their hideouts are. I know where they be hiding out between D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, up in Virginia. Sometimes they're in Indiana. All right. But if y'all following this guy right here, talk to me. Read my book. I'm going to tell you all about it. But yeah, I went and rescued my daughter. That's why it was called Relentless Love Operation Rescue, because I was relentless. Y'all need to be too and stay vigilant because this right here is dangerous.
Wow. That's a sight to behold.
This is a call to action. Louisville, Kentucky. You guys are up. Y'all go over there and check out Real Big Draco. She covered this story a little bit more in depth.
This is crazy, y'all.
This is a developing story.
So he's a TikToker. I guess he
This is a call to action. And I need everyone in St. Louis, Missouri. I need you in Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, Virginia, Alabama, and Texas. I need for you guys to heed to this call to action. I also meant to include Indiana. Those are the places that I know that White was hanging out at or going to, different places. There's a lot of hideouts in a lot of these spots. So pay attention. Michaela and Malaya Wickerson, they are missing. And they are with this cult. And with this cult, they are in danger. They don't realize it, but they are in danger. Because I know about this cult.
This guy has them brainwashed, really brainwashed, and he is in jail, in prison.
Especially if they're running around with this guy right here, who's a faithful follower of that Rashad Jamal dude, aka Jamal. Especially if they're hanging with this dude right here, who is a faithful cult follower of Rashad Jamal White. This is not a game. And y'all need to quit arguing and trying to defend these people. This is not a game. That baby and that girl and whoever else, they are in danger. This young lady right here, Gariel German or German, however you pronounce her name, I apologize if I mispronounced it, but they are in danger. They need to be located. And ladies, if you hear me, please hear me on this. This is not a game. You have been manipulated. You have been tricked and bamboozled. This is not a game. You guys need to go home. Go home because you're being brainwashed. Let me tell you how deep this is. You see his name that he calls himself, Anubis? You see that name? Let me show you how deep this is. That name right there, you see what it says? That name means is the god of funerary rites, protector of graves, and a guide to the underworld. That is demonic. That's nothing holy about that. That is demonic. And you're right now, you are in danger with a demon. And those that are following him are under a spell.
I was trying to let them know that something was
Yes,
not right.
with the
Cartisha
giggles I
Morgan says
did.
she is living her nightmare. She hasn't heard from her daughter, 25-year-old
Awful.
Kayla Wickerson, since she and 5 others, including her 3-year-old granddaughter, vanished from her daughter's Berkeley home in August. She says Michaela has been manipulated by an online cult led by Rashad Jamal, a self-proclaimed prophet with tens of thousands of followers. Jamal is currently serving an 18-year sentence in Georgia for child molestation. Morgan says before disappearing, her daughter cut off all communication with her family last March, quit her corporate job, and maxed out her credit cards.
Mental illness is real. Manipulation is real. There are a lot of things that are going on out here, and we just need to be aware of it.
Everything's on the internet now, so why not have a cult on the internet?
Berkeley Police Major Steve Runge has been investigating the group's disappearance for the past 5 months. He helped search the abandoned rental home near Lambert Airport.
Neighbors reported seeing these people outside daily, worshiping the sun. If it was raining, they would come outside naked and run around the yard, run around the front yard, run around the backyard. They were digging up things in the yard.
Runge says the group believes in polygamy, is anti-government, and encourages going off the grid. But with no signs of these 6 people in months, their families now fear the worst. Morgan has advice for
Yeah, I
any parent
do.
who sees the story.
If you see something is off, please take measures to get help for them as quickly as possible, because I would have never imagined that I don't know where my daughter and granddaughter are.
I want you to take a good look at these young ladies right here. If you see them, call the police. Let the police handle it. Don't try to do it yourself. You can't even reason with them because they are that brainwashed. Call the police. And it's real hard to miss him. You see those tattoos all over his face, right? It's hard to miss him. Plus seeing how big he is. It's hard to miss this dude. Man, look, take this call to action serious. If you see him, call the police immediately. Don't try to intervene. This is a call to action. And I need everyone in St. Louis, Missouri.
They will they go outside and worship the sun, and when it's raining, they said that they will go outside naked.
So a lot of y'all were asking me to give a story time where are videos where I first talked about this and everything, right? So dads moving forward, they are a great platform because they advocate for non-custodial parents. They advocate for fathers who are trying to be in their children's lives. Dads moving forward heard my story. And when they heard my story, they wanted to do an online interview. And we did that. It was a very long interview, but he did cut it up to where you can hear the important parts and stuff. And this was a while back when it first happened, when I got my daughter back. And I told my testimony. So here it is. The message that my daughter was dead. Got that message here that my daughter was dead. I'm trying to find out what the heck is going on. And then when I finally was able to get a hold of her mother's family, they told me they thought that I was dead because she told them that I had died. And this is all a part of what that little cult that she was with. So they wanted basically everybody to disappear and not be able to reach out to them. So that's what made me reach out. So when I got that court order, I sent it out to 5 different school districts in different states, and I had to talk to their legal team, and they finally got it sent out. And then that was the most intense time waiting. But within 2.5 weeks, I received an email stating that my daughter is alive, and they told me what school she was in. So immediately that same week, when I found out what school she was in, I packed up.
So they had the daughter even in a school somewhere else.
In a car, and I drove up to Washington, D.C. And then after I drove up there, I stayed in the hotel, man. That was one of those nights that I didn't even sleep. I went up on a Saturday evening, Sunday morning, and stayed in the hotel. And then I plotted out, how I'm going to act. I haven't seen my little girl in 4 years. I'm trying to figure out what she's going to be like. And that Monday rolled around, first thing Monday morning, I rolled up. I'd already been communicating with the captain in the Eastern D.C. district. I'd already been communicating with them. And they told me exactly what I needed to do. So I went to her school. And before I could go in, I had to call the police and let them see my court order. And then when I got up there, they held me outside for like maybe 5 hours, man. I was getting frustrated because they didn't know what to do. I'm like, well, read the paper. The paper says give me my daughter. They called it was a brother, man. He called around to like 5 different supervisors and all this stuff. Talking about, I've never seen this before. He was like, man, he said this is like something out of a movie. And they asked me.
Trying to see.
I tell you guys what, I'll do a story time tomorrow, but for the time being, I'm just going to put just a smidgen of proof up here of what happened to my baby. She was missing for a long time. I couldn't find her. She was missing for a very long time, and I could not find her. I searched high and low, and then I started getting messages that she was unalive. I started getting all these crazy messages from a fake account saying that my daughter was no longer here.
Thank you, Aunt B.
Saying that she was a carbon copy and all this mind-boggling stuff. Sort of like all the comments that are in that video of people saying I'm the COINTELPRO and I'm a government agent and all this stuff. The same language. Then started talking about this guy and saying that he was unalived, and it was just crazy. It was wild. And I'm trying to find out what happened to my baby because I'm confused. So I said, let me be nice and try to find out where they are. Let me try to lead them in to see what is going on and why are they saying my baby's unalive? Because I haven't seen her in years. Because they disappeared off the face of the earth in my mind because I couldn't find them. No, her family couldn't even find her. And it was coming down to these crazy messages right here. Sort of like those messages that are in my comment.
Do you know Amaya was a carbon copy? My child is dead. Pepsi Cola is to blame. Are you dead also? I left them in Chicago with my cousin BJ Baby Joe Winters, and they allowed Whole Food employees to do something with and to my children. What?
And it just kept going and going and going. This is
People
stuff
are
right here that's part of my
wackadoodles.
paperwork that was submitted to court. And when I went down to the courthouse, right here is where he was telling the law enforcement anywhere to assist me in getting my daughter back, because he realized the severity of what was going on and what was happening with proof. So to tell me that I'm capping on this guy right here, I don't need to cap. I just need to tell the truth. And if I'd have known that he was on TikTok, and what I did find out is he has me blocked on TikTok. That's why I never saw any of his videos. Even some of my friends said that they've seen it coming down their For You page and stuff. I've never seen it. And when they told me the name to go by, there was a couple of them. I went to check them out. I don't see them anywhere. I'm blocked. And what's really sad about all of this right now, with this whole stirring up, is people see the proof of what he's locked up for and still don't want to believe it, or they still say, I support him. But if it was anybody else, you'd be ready to throw him under the bus, wouldn't you? Over here at BNN, over here at Prophet PI, we don't care who you are, what color you are. If you do wrong, you're going to get called out for it, no matter what. Because I do what the Bible says. It says to cry aloud and spare not one thing.
Amen.
Come on now. But I'll bring you guys a story time and let you guys just hear what happened from beginning to end. I'll tell you guys.
He's right. Man, this is crazy. How long is he locked up for? 16 years, I think it is. Like 16 years. Here's like, from what I understand, this is his main guy. Let me find it right here. Right here. He's a bigger guy. I am Chef Amateur Ancient 144. Please speak up and contact Berkeley Police if you have seen this man. Naman Williams is his government name. He goes by Anubis Aramin on social media platforms. He is responsible for my cousin and her baby's disappearance. He's a cult, right? Speak up. This was 5 days ago. Let's see. I got cussed by everyone for saying don't donate. Oh, yeah. I didn't even know he said that thing about this. I can't even say it about. One second.
Giving away money today. We're giving away clothes as well. So we got the clothes in the back.
So they make it look like it's they're giving back and all that. Grand Rising Cosmic Family, never forget who enforces the agenda of our oppressor and who people and our people, law enforcement, are the new age slave catchers, as evident by the badges they wear. Now, who do you think the slaves are? What? Oh my God. My first time ever in Maryland, man receives a new heart from a genetically modified pig in hopes to save hundreds of thousands of patients while are failing. When I told you that human beings were grafted from 4 animals, the lemur, the snub-nosed monkey, the dog, and the pig, I meant that we are not all human beings, which is one of the biggest secrets. They are hidden from us, and the reason they created these bizarre fraternal orders such as the hashtag Freemasons, oh my god, the Illuminati, the commissions, and more. I am not racist, just a revolutionary with no filter. All of the information that I reveal is the same. So, just an FYI, in the future, they are. I mean, we're going to be able to grow new hearts and stuff in a lab. Your heart goes bad, we'll throw a new heart in you. Back away slowly, Justin. This is all crazy. Oh no. It is crazy. That's why I'm here.
And when I hear you black folk talking about the good old days when the family was the family, when was that? When white folk could just come in the house and lynch any nigga in the family they wanted, and one of the damn thing you would do was say, well, thank God they didn't get all of us. Was that the family y'all talking about? The family when you could go to World War II and the same German that killed your daddy can come to America and live and work where your daddy can't work. That's the black family you talking about.
Oh, please. Mm.
Yo, peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Oh, what is going on out there on social media? You know, I don't really go down my timeline like that, you know, because there be a lot of bullshit on social media. I get on here to teach and enlighten and inform and increase the frequency of the planet. But God, Lee, who told y'all to start the Can We Talk challenge, man? Where's Tevin Campbell at, man? Tev, why is you letting these people scrutinize? Listen, y'all, leave the song alone, okay? It was a hit like it was. All y'all trying to hit.
Check DMs, God, it says. It really is Sylvia. Well, he seemed like high-end brand names. Yeah. I don't know, but I mean, you know, they do these little cutesy pictures and all that, but is it really cutesies? So carbonation is good, guys. What? Y'all are cracking me up. I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. Freaking nuts. I was trying to show y'all something. Hopefully they can get their family back and wrong one. Here we go. Maybe. Where the hell they go? This is them standing out in the yard, praying to the sun and the rain, I guess. So are they preying on the homeless and young people? No, they do it for they do it online.
edition. In a startling incident, a group of individuals, including 2 young children linked to a prominent online spiritual influencer, vanished from the St. Louis area on August 13, 2023, according to the latest updates from the Missouri police. The Berkeley Police Department is actively searching for Michaela Thompson, 25, of St. Louis, Nameen Williams, 30, of D.C., Jarrell Jermaine, 25, of Lake Horn, Mississippi.
Oh, if that's what you mean, yeah. There's 2 kids in there, and the leader, he's a convicted child mo.
3-year-old Ashton Mitchell of Lake Horn, KaylaWickerson, 36, of St. Louis, and 3-year-old Malaya Wickerson of St. Louis. The disappearance occurred from a rental home near Lambert, St. Louis Airport, as details in a recent police press report. At the top, you'll see a picture of Naaman Williams, and below that, you'll see pictures of Michaela Thompson
This
and
is his main boy right
Michaela
here.
Wickerson.
Big guy.
And now we have an image of Jarrell German. And here we have one of the children, Ashton Mitchell.
That's sad.
An investigation by authorities revealed that these individuals were part of a spiritual cult, following the teachings of Rashad Jamal White, a man with a substantial online presence. Notably, Jamal has faced legal issues in Georgia and is currently serving a prison sentence. The group was last seen on August 13th, 2023, at a Quality Inn motel in Florissant, Missouri, heightening concerns about their safety. Common thread: followers of Rashad Jamal White. The missing individuals, Michaela Thompson, Jarrell Jermaine, and KaylaWickerson, all share a common connection. They openly follow Rashid Jamal White, a self-proclaimed prophet and rapper. Jamal founded the University of Cosmic Intelligence, an online religious group with a significant following across the United States. Jamal was actually sentenced to 18 years in prison for child molestation, cruelty to.
I have no problem other people worshiping whatever they want to worship. If you want to worship a coconut shell, go for it. It's not me. But when you're hurting families, taking people, hiding them away from their families, stripping them of their bank accounts, most importantly, essaying children, no. That's completely.
Children, and he maintains a large social media presence, boasting nearly 190,000 followers on TikTok, more than 10,000 on X, which used to be Twitter, 90,000 on Instagram. He shares unconventional beliefs, including the idea that people are avatars and birds are government-operated drones, and that the Mississippi River is actually the Nile River. That's a photo of Rashad, and it looks like he.
Well, that's what Mohawk, that's exactly what I said. Mohawk says, look how Lori Vallow was following Chad Daybell books and conferences. There's 100,000 followers online here. 100,000. And these people packed up their lives from all around, and 6 are missing, 4 adults, 2 children. And you know what happens when things get down to the nitty-gritty with these cults? Someone, sadly, many times will die. I pray that does not happen.
He is giving some information about why he believes birds are fake, that they have a microphone, a camera in their eyes, wireless antenna, speakers, a CPU, a battery, and inductive charging.
Oh, he's the type that's pigeons are actually, they're actually surveillance for the government. that that their eyes have cameras and stuff. Yeah, I've seen that before. Oh God.
Coil underneath them. The financial transactions and alleged criminal ties. Jamal's group, according to their website, offer various items for sale at particular prices, alongside enrollment packages for lectures and merchandise, with the request of $9 for donations to support his family via YouTube. Notably, Fox News Digital reported in 2022 that several of Jamal's followers were accused of murders in Alabama, shedding light on potential criminal connections with his social circle. There's a case of Crystal Diane Perkins and Yasmin Hyder. The two of them, who are also pictured below, were convicted of murdering a 22-year-old Adam Simji in Alabama in 2022.
What? So they've already allegedly, and the alleged connection to Jamal through social media raised questions about the influence and activities of the followers, it states.
And their alleged connections to Jamal through social media raised questions about the influence and activities of his followers. This leads us to where we are today, where the Berkeley police are now focusing on Rashad Jamal and the University of Cosmic Intelligence in connection with the recent disappearances. Witnesses reported seeing the group, including children, engaging in unusual practices such as naked meditation in their yard. Police emphasize the cult members' extreme disconnect from friends and family, indicating a pattern seen among similar cults, where members often live off the grid and display a disregard for societal norms. That picture above us is the one they were indicating where they were meditating naked. They don't appear naked in that photo, but they may have other photos. The missing adults reportedly use aliases inspired by gods and goddesses, a recurring theme among Jamal's followers. Namin Williams, for example, referred to himself as Anubis Aramin. Police also noted their concerning behaviors, including a total disconnection from family and friends, quitting jobs, embracing sovereign citizenship, and practicing polygamy. Authorities are asking anybody with information about the whereabouts of these missing individuals to contact the Berkeley Police Department in Missouri at 314 524 3311 or their local law enforcement office. The case raises concerns about the potential influence of online spiritual leaders and the impact of their followers' lives. And this was a great article by Missing People in America. And I'm going to add a little more from the Inside Edition article. So Inside Edition says here that police in Missouri, as well as the FBI, are searching for 6 people, including 2 children, have been reported missing after authorities say they followed a so-called cult leader who claimed to be a prophet, according to reports. So we know the FBI is involved, which makes this much more serious of an event in my eyes once you have the FBI involved, because that means there's some type of federal thing going on here. It doesn't make any case of not involving the FBI any less important. It just, shows the seriousness of this and that these people, there's been a lot of cults out there where people kill themselves. For instance, those who followed Jim Jones, they all drank the Kool-Aid and killed themselves in Guyana, in South America. There was another cult called Children of God who also all killed themselves on the same day. That might be something we have going on here. All these people might just be living other identities. I'm not sure. What do you think about it? Important note in the Inside Edition article right here. Berkeley Police Department said they searched the house. They found it left as if the occupants had just gone to the store or were expecting to return. Cops said they found things such as food still in the microwave, laundry still in the washing machine, and valuables left behind. According, it goes on to say that police also discovered an altar, items wrapped in copper, and other odd findings that led them to believe the adults were fully living this cult, the Independent reported. So there's more evidence that this spiritual leader was actually performing some type of services there.
So they stuff was wrapped in like copper? And did they just leave all of a sudden? that what I'm getting?
So something else that's interesting is that despite being behind bars, White is still releasing videos on social media and songs on his YouTube channel. He posted a message on his social media channel last week denying any wrongdoing, possibly regarding allegations of missing people, saying the only law I had broken was speaking out against oppression. The only thing I am guilty of is freeing the minds of my people and speaking against this system, and I will not back down from that. A mother and grandmother of two of the missing people, Jarrell Germain and her son Ashton Mitchell, spoke to Horn Lake Police and said her daughter and grandchild have been missing since July, according to WREG. So the other four have been missing since August. Police spoke to German's ex-husband as well. Captain Jody Keene of the Horn Lake Police Department told the news that German's ex-husband told him his wife left to go on a spiritual journey. Keene also told the news German and Ashton were last seen in August at the residence in Berkeley, Missouri. We obtained her phone records. Her phone was shut off, showed she made her last two calls in the St. Louis area, which is basically Berkeley residence. So Berkeley Police Department made this statement. The level of disconnect these cult members have demonstrated with friends and family members is unfathomable, Berkeley Police said in a press release obtained by the New York Post. We have learned that similar cult members travel at great lengths to live off the grid, and their economic status does not appear to be a factor. So it does seem like these people really may just be living off the grid. If that's the case, these people should at least let the police know that, so that they are not tying up or wasting resources looking for these people, especially getting the FBI involved. So what do you guys think? You think these people are alive, or just living their what they would consider their own best lives? I don't know. It sounds a bit crazy to me, but let me know what you think.
Wow. Oh, thank you, Touch of Class. Thank you, Kimmy Poo. It's very sweet. Very, very kind of you. I'm gonna follow this. He has a YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. I need to figure out what it is. So he's can yes, not crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I think it's his people that do his channels and stuff, but uh, yeah, it's the people, his people that like updates. Here, I'll show you. Oh, it's like on Instagram. And they call him God and Prophet. But the problem is nowadays people can, these people, your cult can be online, right? From anywhere. And they call these people in, and some like literally go where they are. It's just terrible. And this man is literally in prison for child you know what? He's a predo. Glad it ain't near my family in northern Bama. So they say that they go from state to state. They bounce from Missouri, Virginia, DC. He said they go down south sometimes and sometimes Indiana. Yeah. What is it? Can you hear your subscriber? What's Nana's butterfly? What does she need? I don't know what else I can do except pray for them. My daughter is brainwashed. My biggest fear is my grandchildren. Is she in a cult? Hey, coexist. Is she in a cult, Nana? Is that what it is? My son's good friend was like a daughter to me. I took her in. She cut us off. Was told to do that online cult. It was crazy. Yeah. Oh, Nana, I'm so sorry. You know, I guess there's more cults and cliques and clubs out there than we realize. You know, they get very dangerous though. Very, very dangerous. Sorry if y'all hear my dog snoring. She's a puggy. But like, this is the dude. He's got a hole in the middle of his forehead. He's literally got a hole. And then he's got a tattoo. And these little babies, 3 years old, are with these. Some are wanted for unalivings. These two were reported missing last year after allegedly joining a cult in the St. Louis area. If you see her or child, call local authorities praying for her safe. Yes, her 3-year-old son are among the 6 people who have been missing for months after reportedly joining an online cult. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, cute kid. But it's all over social media. I saw this. I don't. Wait, what does it say? Let me go back to this.
I got some tea. A self-proclaimed prophet, Rashad Jamal, built a spiritual cult online. Now, 6 followers are missing. Michaela Thompson, 25, of St. Louis. Naaman Williams, 30, of Washington, D.C. Jerry L. German, 27, of Lake Horn, Mississippi. Ashton Williams, 2, of Lake Horn. KaylaWickerson, 36, of St. Louis. And Malaya Wickerson, 3, of St. Louis, were all living in the same St. Louis house briefly before they disappeared. Check it out and smash that heart logo. Click the link and sub to our YouTube and follow us on TikTok for more content. Just like this.
A beautiful blue. You are spirit and soul. Stop saying you was born. You wasn't born. Shit.
In other news, at 9, 4 adults and 2 young children living in St. Louis vanish without a trace. Police say they joined an online cult before disappearing. Fox 2's Max Deeknight has the latest from the lead detective searching for answers and a mother's desperate plea.
I was trying to let them know that something was not right.
Cartisha Morgan says she is living her nightmare. She hasn't heard from her daughter, 25-year-old KaylaWickerson, since she and 5 others, including her 3-year-old granddaughter, vanished from her daughter's Berkeley home in August. She says Michaela has been manipulated by an
Shut the kids up. I got some tea. A self-proclaimed prophet.
It's crazy. I laugh so hard because I tell you, man. That's one of the girls right there.
Photo shoot! Ah! Road trip! Photo shoot! Ah!
Yeah, that's the one girl right there. Wow.
Can be replaced. Why, you listen to what I'm telling you. Listen good now. Psalms.
I don't know, y'all. How to get rid of radiation.
You have some notebooks and your pencils, you better get them out. Because I'm going to tell you what to do when you get to the point where you can't go any farther, you can't get your breath. There's two ways to neutralize this lack of oxygen in our atmosphere.
Why are they always about oxygen and radiation and all of that? Like, I don't get it. It's all about like craziness. I care none about your feelings. The Most High gave us 400 years from what Israel did. But I'm y'all enemy though, high-minded blind fools, quick to fight your own people when the want behind Moses' back and worship other gods just like today. They don't even speak sense. So-called social media problems. Let's see what that is. Let me see if I can. Oh, here's that pigeon thingy. Y'all gotta see this. This is the pigeon thing. Okay. Right here is the microphone, the antenna, they say. The eyes is the camera, the speaker, the battery, and how they get charged is when they step on a line, like a electric wire, they're getting recharged. Oh my god. That happened to my friend's daughter. She sent me a message in May and said she was okay. Other than that, it has been 5 years, and all we know is she's in Portland. Oh my god, Blue Jeans and Pearls. Is she in a cult? Fellow East Coast insomniacs, I know. They install fear in followers and preach false, fake love bombing, all to isolate the followers from their family and friends. Yes, that is so right. They gather them up willingly. They have the answers. They can fix it all. Yep. Yep. There's an online trend also where adults, children are cutting off moms. My trauma doctor has a patient whose 3 adult kids cut her off and she doesn't know why. Oh my god. Where's the loyalty anymore? Pigeons homing. Birds are real. My outside cat eats them all. I've seen from the inside. I know, Trina. Oh my god. I feed a couple strays outside myself. They come to my house and I feed them. 3 of 4 of my children and their families have nothing to do with us since we left the Shamir. Really? World is flat as a pancake, Sylvia. Oh, don't believe it. Don't believe the world is flat. It's not flat. I believe the people who believe that the world is flat, their brain is flat. If they knew anything about electricity, they would know that's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. Remember that commercial? Yeah, it has. Yeah, they drink the Kool-Aid. It's so sadly real and a growing trend. Yeah. You go to other cultures and they're still very loyal to their families. A lot of families live all together in a lot of other cultures. Oh my God, the truth about Arizona being the entrance to Africa. Shut my mouth. Arizona being the entrance to Africa. They apparently don't know geography. They failed that. Failed that. Failed that. Shares videos expressing his beliefs that people are avatars, birds are government-operated drones used to spy on civilians. Arizona is the gateway to Africa, and Mississippi River is actually the Nile River. Okay. Is there a portal? It sounds like it. I mean, if Arizona is the entrance to Africa, that would be a portal, wouldn't it? Coco. I know. Oh my God. Y'all going to hell. I don't believe this stuff. I'm just saying. One second. I mean, they failed science completely. Yeah, they failed. They're failing themselves. Crystal Diane Pinkins, 36 left, and Yasmi Hinder, 20, are charged with first-degree unaliving in August 14, unaliving a 22-year-old Adam Simji of Apoka, Florida, as well as multiple counts of robbery and kidnapping in Clay County, Alabama. Pinkins and Hinder were sentenced last week for unaliving Adam Simji. Need to look that name up. A 22-year-old Florida college student who was hiking with his girlfriend in Talladega National Forest in Alabama when Pinkins and Hitter staged a car breakdown and robbed them. Oh, they were part of that cult, y'all. That is crazy. They pretend that they were broke down. Look up the ley lines at 110 Ben Hill. I like that. If they believe the earth, the other brains, they are. I mean, your brain has to be just flat. But to be honest with you, like people who believe the earth is flat and don't believe in science, those are the people who are easily manipulated into things such as cults and stuff. They have other people decide for them is what they do. Oh, here they are. These photos were taken about an hour or two before they were held at gunpoint. Oh my God, that is so sad, y'all. I'm not doing any panels tonight, shits and giggles. Maybe tomorrow or something. Look at them. This was like an hour before they were unalived. They stopped to help someone. Now, this makes me mad. This makes me really mad. Okay, Anna. Yes. They were so happy. After publication, several of Jamal's followers reached out to Fox News Digital, insisting upon his innocence, not only in retaliation to the murder case, but in Jamal's Moe case filed in Jackson County as well. Now, Berkeley police are shining new light on Jamal and the University of Cosmic Intelligence as it relates to the disappearance of the 6 aforementioned people who originate from different states but met and lived together in St. Louis for a brief period before they vanished. Neighbors reported seeing the group of 6, including the children, meditating naked in the yard outside of their rental home. The level of disconnect of these cult members have demonstrated with friends and family members is unfathomable. Berkeley police said in their release, "We have learned that similar cult members travel to great lengths to live off the grid and stay with fellow cult members, and their economic status do not appear to be a factor." Police noted that major media outlets have reported on Jamal and encouraged the public do an internet search on his name. Damn. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Does he? I'm going to text him. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. My dog is just like snoring can be. That is crazy, y'all. Oh, this is the video. Hold on. This is from Florida or Texas. That's Savannah Soto. There's no. I don't know why that's up there. I love the sound of a snoring pup. I love Trev's Paranormal Channel. I love this. He does not. Okay, not our Trev. Okay. I was going to say, I can't imagine our Trevor having, because spirit boxes are programmed. Oh, thank you, Imagine Peace. This is so important to spread awareness. Thank you for. Oh, thank you so much, my love. I appreciate you. It means a lot, truly. You are very kind. The ley lines. I don't know what ley lines are. I don't know what ley lines are. This case is crazy. I'm gonna look more and see what's up. I missed your lab today, so I'm gonna listen. Oh, thank you, Pam. The stepmom of Matthew was in a cult as a child and got out. They may be why that was in there. Yes. Yes. I've heard about the cult thingy. Kimberly. Okay, T-Rev, gotcha. It's like an underground river. I don't know about that. All right, y'all. I'm going to bed. It's 3:30 here. We all need to go to bed. We all need to go to bed. Love you all. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to dig a lot more in this tomorrow. Of course, blue jeans, of course. Electromagnets. All right, get some rest, guys. We've got to try to solve the world's problems tomorrow, right? Get some rest. Love you guys. Thank you for everything. I'll do more research on this and we'll find out more for sure. Good night. God bless.